We got CakeAssault versus Stango. Stango, of course, finally got his win on CakeAssault back at Supernova, and is trying to see if we can go ahead and continue that. When I interviewed CakeAssault yesterday, I said, who are you the most afraid of? And he said, Stango, obviously. And so we'll see how it plays out today.
You know, it's crazy because, like, I feel like, you know, Stango's kind of umming and ahhing, I like to say, with like the Zeta burn, the Crag, even sometimes the Claren, right? Picks up Ollie a couple months ago, you know, does decent with her, keeps Cake to the game 5 sets, go to Evo now, where you were, right? Gets his first win over CakeAssault. Yes. It's huge. It's like, you know what? But you still don't win the event. Supernova comes. He wins the event.
Yes.
And it's like, you know what? Like you said in the interview yesterday, the wins are just going to keep on coming like an absolute avalanche. We'll see if Cake can handle it with the fleet this time, Flambeau. No force burn allowed right now.
And you know what? When I did chat with CakeAssault, he did say he had mainly been playing fleet in his spare time because he just didn't find force burn fun. And so, you know, I respect it. I mean, B-Bats, of course, has, you know, shown what exactly fleet can do in the Olympia matchup. You get this rat off stage. She has a really tough time coming back, so they say. And so we're going to find out here. I mean, so far, things are relatively even. Stango with a slight advantage in the corner.
I think what really helps Fleet in this matchup off stage, like you said, right, is that armor that Olympia has. It's obviously a single hit beats it, right, or multi-hits. Fleet's forward air. A lot of these moves, type of like that, will get rid of the armor and keep Olympia off stage as much as they can. But of course, Stango is a different beast in its own right. Will find its own way back. Can he right now? Cake find a lot of pressure, but the set lead is in Stango's favor. Holding shield, that boy afraid.
Yeah, I know. I respect it because sometimes you try to do the parry time and when you get it wrong, you just eat a fully charged forward smash. So it's like, you know what?
It feels terrible.
I'll sit on the other side and just wait it out. But I mean, so far, Stango doing a pretty good job. You know, 94, hold on. We might be able to convert this. Can we get it down air off stage? No. Tries to go for a delayed forward air and then catches with the up special, but still unable to get rid of this stock from Stango.
I'm loving these wave dash out of shields to punish these unspaced forward airs from Cake. Stango kind of used to it right now. They probably played a lot, all the different types of characters in their friendly sessions, but we'll see what goes on in this set right now. I feel like Cake, having to be on the back foot a lot of the time is always going to favor Stango, but a nice edge guard right there, but can't find his way back. Fleet dropping to the blast, and unfortunately, and Stango going to keep on trucking.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask myself, is Cake going to swap to force in game 2, or are we just going to try to ride it out with all Fleet? Because this first game hasn't been terrible, but you're having SDs. Clearly, you haven't played her in a little bit.
I'm saying.
You know, you haven't made that full adjustment, and Stango, I mean, he's looking warm.
He does look 1 minute. I like that float up there, though, just to keep him away. Nice spacing as well. Hides in the gem to kind of bait the parry, maybe, but can't get anything too much from it. Love the up tilt to back air and the forward air as well. Maybe taking the stock. Fleet is light. Just survives, though. Hugs the wall.
Okay, come on, CakeAssault, give a little bit more fight here. Only removing 1 stock from Stango, and that might be all she wrote. That up special has just enough oomph to go ahead and secure that game number 1. CakeAssault's face looks pretty stoic here, and he just locks in with the Fleet for game 2. We're not going to see a force burn after all.
I think he's done with the force burn in this matchup. It kind of looks that way. I think, you know what, if this winners finals, might as well test out the Fleet, see how it can do in these first 2 games. And never mind if it's Fleet or force burn, I feel like Cake loves this stage. I see him go to his pick a lot of the time game 2.
Well, I like it. You got to keep things nice and personal. You know what I mean? Not that much space to run away.
Yep.
And that way, you know, you can really kind of force the amount of interactions you have with your opponent where you're not spending too much time figuring out how you're going to hit them. Y'all just scrapping the entire time.
I get that. That Stango definitely trying to scrap. Okay. Gonna throw a couple forward tilts, but not getting too much from it. Stango applying that pressure. Barely been touched right now. Has the wind chime on him, though. It's going to count down.
Yeah, good timing on the roll to go ahead and not get hit by the chime, but even better response from CakeAssault, timing the grab.
Okay. A little bit of resentment to the down air right there, trying to go for the side B and the down B as well, but Stango going all the way through all the arrows.
Come on now. Okay, gets to the ledge. And just trading. I mean, those fast normals from Olympia are so hard to deal with. You're scrapping it out, and she's going to beat you just frame data-wise most of the time. Stubby normals, but they're quick.
Okay, up B, get off me. Now you're in the air floating, so we can do next. Goes high with the up B, maybe trying to fake Stango out, but Stango ready for it with the side B. Off stage now, sets up the gem. Has to stall it out, though.
Come on, 144 on CakeAssault. Really trying to hang in there. If you can get this rat off stage, the percent really doesn't matter. But we'll see. I mean, Stango doing such a good job just holding center stage. I mean, look at the movement. Delays with the forward air, but perfect timing on the parry from CakeAssault. Can we finally convert a stock? Can we get our first lead in the set thus far? No. They say her recovery's bad, though.
That's what they tell me. That's what they tell us, Flambeau. I don't know.
I don't know.
Gets rid of the gem, though. Has to waste the resources, and there's the ledge hog right there. As long as you can get rid of that the resource from the gem, and you can waste out this armor, the side B, and everything else in between, you can hopefully edge guard Olympia.
They got a loaded up arrow here for CakeAssault. Not going to be able to get a chance to use it, though. The spike hitbox of that forward air is so devastating. Doesn't matter who you are, Olympia will find you and delete your stock.
Absolutely, that's a good point right there. Like the back air is space for Olympia. Can't just wave that shield like I said before and come right into the space. CPC is in her favor. CakeAssault in a bad space right now though. Where are we going? Up air. No forward air though. Good DI from CakeAssault. SDI slight way inwards just to avoid that forward air. Nice.
They're just barely missing the connection. Goes for an up air there instead of a forward air, saying, you know what, let me get a little bit of extra damage. The dash attack's only going to get punished by a jab. CakeAssault needs a more meaningful opening, but can't seem to find a way to break through Stango's defenses. This grab should be something big. Nope. Passes the Whimtine over and maybe dies for it. I can't believe this.
We got those, Flambo. Yo, we got those. Okay,
West Coast Customs, man.
I'm saying.
Exhibit's right in the cut.
Yeah, waits out, doesn't even bother to parry, not used to the timing. Cake putting a lot of pressure right now, but the side B snatching Cake out the air. Where you going? Back throw now. Nothing from it though.
Not really able to control space with the side special at all. Stango's just getting narrowly over it. Forward air is going to send CakeAssault even further off stage. Can't find a way to get meaningful connections. We need this edge guard, right? That's why we're playing Fleet in this matchup.
For sure.
But just can't find the hits.
Uh-oh, jump over it. Getting a bit too overzealous on these ledge traps. I think CakeAssault needs to do something else. Stango used to the timing right now. Down tilt not working. It's my down tilt time. Goes for the grab though. Back throw to set it up. The gem as well. So much pressure in that corner, Flambo. I'd be scared.
Can't get out. What are you going to do? Nothing. Apparently, air dodging back to the side, comes back on stage with a forward air, immediately gets hit by the get-up attack, and yet again, CakeAssault is in the corner. Finally fighting out here. Can we get an edge guard? The answer is no.
I know somewhere B-Bats is unhappy right now. No edge guard from Fleet. What is Olympia supposed to do when Fleet can't do anything right now? I feel like it's all Stango right now.
I'm not going to lie to you. This looks bad.
It looks free. I'm not going to lie to you, Flambo.
That's my coach up there getting washed right now. I paid that dude $50 an hour to make me a better player. He's getting washed on stream. I know. How much you to lock in?
That unsubscribe button looking pretty nice right now, Flambo. I'm going to be real, because what's happening? What is Cake supposed to do? There's going to be 3 sets in a row he's getting freed up. The character don't matter.
Farm. I don't know what it is. Stango really just hit that next upper echelon of play. I'm like, are we still gapping Cake now? Is that what's happening? Maybe I'm speaking too soon here. We got a little bit of offense, a great parry, but it's on a jab, so no stun.
Yep. Good point. This resets the situation. I think Stango's going to prefer that. We don't mind resets in this situation. Goes for the up air. Wants the falling one as well. Maybe he spike, but can't find it. Great DI from CakeAssault just to defend himself, but still on the back foot yet again. Not where he wants to be. These double airs not doing too much right now. Has to apply pressure in a different way. There's the edge gun, but again, can't find it. Now he's on the back foot yet again, Flambo, and it's looking tough.
Yeah, in that situation, Cake had it, right? But instead of drifting that forward air into Stango, was waiting for him to do the FADC to go into the forward air, and Stango just held down the button. And so now we're in a situation where it's like, CakeAssault yet again on the back foot. Stango looking hella comfortable. I don't like that. I don't like when somebody comes into my house and starts putting their kicks on my bed. That's crazy, right?
Only a certain type of people do that. I ain't even going to mention on stream, but either way, trying to get something, the up air not working out. CakeAssault pushing Stango away. Desperate for a stock. Needs it right now to stay in this set. Gets the up smash right now, though. But still, Stango surviving. That fast fall alive, keeping you from dying off the top.
Come on now. All right, beautiful parry. We're going to charge that strong all the way up and secure that stock. CakeAssault back in this game number 3, but has to make the reverse 3-0 happen. I'm going to need more commanding gameplay to come out from this man.
Not over just yet. The up tilt, very unsafe on my shield. And my floor hug as well. There's CakeAssault right there. Up air into the up tilt. I like that. Just some damage.
Ooh, scary stuff. Gets the spot dodge out in time to avoid the down air from Stango. CakeAssault trying to put on this extra pressure, but yet again, despite having all this range, unable to control the stage. The space that, I mean, 1, Tempest Peak is just too small, really, to get that space that you need, but 2, the distance at which Stango is dash dancing is just making it way too difficult for CakeAssault to feel comfortable throwing out more of these ranged options.
No, for sure. I feel like this stage pick is a comfort pick for Cake. It can't be for the matchup, because I feel like you don't really want to be near Olympia all the time. You're gathering that space because you want to, set it up.
Yes.
Stango's not letting it happen, especially on this stage. I feel like Cake is just giving gifts to Stango. It must be his birthday, bro.
That's happy birthday.
I'm saying.
Happy belated, man. This is what happens when, your brain stops working as good. The more years you got on you, hopefully something clicks here, but Stango has all the connections. The synapses are all in order. The paths have been created.
Yeah, forget all that clicking, bro. I'm clicking with the Stango, poetry, emotion, and I feel like I'm at a show right at the moment. This guy moving all around CakeAssault of all people, making them look like not exactly the best person in the building. It seems to be all Stango right now, guys. Could we see a 3-0 Flambeau?
I think we probably do. I don't want it to happen, but look at the way that Stango is absolutely eviscerating CakeAssault. Goes for that forward air. That could be death, but death is imminent soon. One more up air is not going to connect, but you can see he's fishing for that final blow to go ahead and tuck himself in a nice, healthy spot in the grand finals.
Okay. Unsafe Nair, but again, the Nair from Nair not really working out. Olympia in a good spot. Stango has to do something like the back end with a double down tilt. Does get parried by Cake, but no big punish yet again. That seems to be the story of the set. I can get a hit, I can get a punish, but is the punish that big? Seems to be no. There's the Nair though, off stage. Stepped up with the arrow, but good escape from Stango. Nice. Finally!
106, that's pretty rough here. You get hit by a down tilt, could be curtains. Get hit by a forward air at this point. You're kind of light as Fleet, man. You don't have a whole lot of life to live with, and your life is gone. Stango 3-0ing CakeAssault and securing himself a spot in the grand finals.
Yeah, I think Cake again has to go back to that drawing board and say, hey man, we gotta work something else.
Yeah, no, he was not cooking. That was everything in the kitchen's burnt. You know, everything's on the counter, spread out everywhere. You put too much eggs. You know, baking is a very precise way of cooking.
Talk to these people.
You know, you can't just do it like jazz. You gotta have it meticulously picked out. Oh, it's gonna be exactly 2 spoonfuls of sugar and whatever, right? CakeAssault, we're just slapping shit together, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Yo, either way, like I feel like Cake. Any other player, that Fleet cooking them. You know what I mean? I've seen Fleet.